Hey everybody, my name is Rental Robert. I'm here with the Hustle Nation. We are all about some financial independence and how we can gain that. Why? Because when we wake up, we want to say, hey, do we want 2 weeks in the Maldives or do I want a Circle K hot dog? But we want those options, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So, I appreciate y'all. Video, Rednecks and Technology. It happens. It doesn't always work out. We had audio difficulty, and so I'm doing this video, but I'm going to kind of try to just hit the high points, okay? What this is all about, you started a business and you're making some money, okay? This is just what I do, all right? I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a securities exchange. I'm not on Wall Street or anything of that nature, okay? But I can tell you this, there's virtually nothing that I can't afford as far as whatever it is that I want to go and do, okay? It's not about the money, it's about the freedom. And wealth and cash flow is what gives us that freedom. So here we go. First thing is, you start making some money, okay? Don't upgrade your lifestyle. Biggest mistake most people will make is all of a sudden they start to figure out, hey, I can get a new truck, I can get this, I can get that, we need a bigger house, we need this, oh, I need a new ride-on lawnmower. No, stop, don't go do that. Okay? Keep your lifestyle the way that it is. Start taking some of that money. You're going to need to figure out exactly what your first goal is. A lot of times it's going to be $1,000. Should hit that easy. Most of us, if you're running junk removal, dump trailer business, you should hit that within a week, okay? And if not, I'm not saying that you're doing anything wrong. It's just, it's real easy to make that. Now, here's the big number to start. Get 10 grand in the bank. I remember when I hit it, it sure felt good. Thing about it is that that's a hurdle. Your next gonna be 50K and then 100K. Me personally, I'll never hit those, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because whenever I get over this amount of money right here, I'm pulling money out of my business account. Couple reasons. One, if somebody tries to sue you and there's nothing there for them to get, they can't get anything. My suggestion is take your money, put it into another account at a different bank somewhere else, okay? The other byproduct is psychologically, if we got money in an account where money's coming in and money's going out, guess what? Psychologically, we say that money's in play, okay? The thing about that is that all of a sudden we have excuses on, oh, we need a bigger truck, we need extra tools, we need this, we need that. Now, I'm not saying buy those things, okay, if you really do need them. A lot of times we can get around it and just make do with what we have, all right? The other thing is, the likeliness of the business that you're in right now that you're going to have it 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now is extremely low. The likeliness of the business that you have right at the moment that you'll have it in 5, 10, 15, 20 years is extremely low. Okay? My suggestion and what I do is I consistently pull out of this account and I invest it passively and then some of it's actively. I'm big into real estate and rental properties, okay? So, like my truck, I'll give you an example about that. I just recently bought a property, tree had fallen through the roof, had 2 houses, got it squared away and everything. It's rented, guy's paying rent now, guys in the front house paying rent as well. Guess what? Those 2 properties right there more than pay my truck payment and insurance. And once that truck's paid off, I'll still have those houses. Those houses will continue to put money in my pocket for the rest of my life or for the rest of the time that I own them, okay? And so the other thing that I do is I invest in the stock market. I highly suggest go and talk with other people and find out what it is that they... Now the problem becomes is that you start trying to research and figure out, oh, what's the best investment for me? What can I do to get another 0.5% or 1% more and everything like that? Well, if you got your dump trailer business and now you're devoting time into this right here, you can't serve two masters at one time. So right away, my suggestion is about doing it in a passive manner, as far as, hey, you just cut checks and send them, and the money gets invested, okay? There's ways to buy stock directly through companies, the bigger companies, Lowe's, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, IBM, all those big companies. There's ways that you can buy stock through the company without having to pay broker's fees and commissions and everything like that. So educate yourself, all right? The biggest thing about this is that it also serves as a great platform for a really great paying savings account, okay? And you know, I do leave 10, grand in the bank, okay? It pays 0.5%, but I don't, I don't consider that an investment, okay? This is operating capital, all right? All of this other stuff that I put money into, yeah, it's paying really good, okay? Especially my rental property. The thing about it is that, like I said, the possibility of you having this business that you're doing right now 20 years from now, probably not going to happen. Most entrepreneurs have multiple endeavors that they go into throughout and go over through the years and everything like that. It was like, I've had rental properties for 18 years. I had the construction business, and I've done loans for people over the years, private lending, okay? Great way to make money, okay? You can lose it, but you can also make some great money. I haven't lost any money yet, me doing it. Loaned some money on the dump trailer. Hey, I got the dump trailer. It was worth twice as much as what the guy had borrowed from me. But guess what? It paid off huge because it started the dump trailer hustle for Robert Biggerstaff. So there you go, all right? So you take this money out. Here's the thing though, is you got to be very careful, because if you start devoting time and energy on trying to increase this passive income, you're going to lose money from your business. And the majority of your time and money needs to be spent on increasing that business. And basically you only get to do ways, okay? And I don't care what kind of business you have. Remodeling, selling cabinets, dump trailers, roll-offs, selling motorcycles, manufacturing widgets, I don't care what it is, but it comes down to two things: gaining customers and making customers more valuable. That's it. You tell me something different, leave it in the comments, I'll look at it, but it ain't happening, okay? It's all about getting customers and then making those customers more valuable. When I had my convenience store, I understood that for every person came in, we made, or the sale was $5.38. And so I always asked myself, how can I get every transaction to become a $7 transaction? That's an increase of $1.62. It doesn't sound like a whole bunch, but when you do it another 40 times and then 30 days in a row, that's $1,200, $1,500. That took care of the light bill right there, okay? So yeah, it is huge, all right? That's why you see all that crazy stuff right around the register. That's prime real estate for selling, okay? And that's where I'd put a lot of kids' toys, so that when they were in the checkout line, they saw them, and then their parents would say, oh, that's what I want, or the kid would say, that's what I want, so they'd buy it for them or shut them up. Well, had a bunch of toys that had gum and candy in it and everything. Guess what? They could buy those with food stamps. So what parent doesn't want to spend money on a toy where they actually don't have to take any cash out of their pocket? Booyah! That's what I'm talking about. See, this is better than NASCAR right here. I don't want a convenience store ever again. I did my 3 years. I don't want nothing with no hours on the door where I got to show up. I got to be out moving, you know. I got to be talking to people like you and everything. So I ain't doing no more retail. I might own one, but I'm not going to be an owner-operator any longer. But man, the lessons that I learned were invaluable, okay? Here's the thing. No matter what it is that you use to pull money in and put in your pocket, we're all in the people business. And in my opinion, that's the best investment you can ever make, is whether it's a mentor, it could be a course, it could be a book, it could be some coaching, whatever it is. Learning how to better adapt to different people, in my opinion, will probably put more money in your pocket than anything else that you will ever embark on will do. Okay? And the thing is that if you learn how to deal with people, you can basically get anything in the world that you want. Alright? The greatest salespeople, just ask yourself, the next time you come across a great salesperson, what did they do that made you really want to do business with them? Ask yourself. Let me ask you this, okay? I've never heard anybody say anything negative about Chick-fil-A. Why do we like Chick-fil-A? I can tell you why. It's pleasant. The one that's close to my house, I've never walked in there and had somebody with the pants hanging down to the knees, or they're dropping the F-bomb or anything of that nature. The employees that work there look like they really want to genuinely be there. And man, talk about efficient. Those places know how to run, and they know how to run well. Emulate that. Become that business. If you got employees that are showing up with their pants hanging down to their knees and everything like that, and you're having to, go to an 80-year-old lady's house and this person represents your company, come on, man, get real. You think that person's going to call you back? Nah, it ain't happening. So, the reality of the situation is, perception is everything. I don't make the rules, but I do have to play by them, okay? So that's my basic idea, is that as soon as you start making money, get a little bit of reserves, then start taking that money and filtering it off and start investing it, okay? Here's the other great thing is that once you build it up, say you got $50,000, $100,000 in there and everything, you can walk into any bank and they'll give you a loan of 50, 60, 70%. This amount if you want to go and start another business. And they'll give you that money real cheap. 1%, 2%, because it's what they call a secured loan. You put up $100,000 worth of IBM stock, heck yeah, they're going to give you $60,000 for it, or $70,000. They're making $30 grand right off the bat if you default on the loan. And so then you get it at 2%. Man, 2%, that's cheap money. You'd be foolish to use your own cash when you can pay 2% and use somebody else's money. I mean, folks, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I've done well with this and I've been successful. There are people that would like to trade places with me. Okay, there's a lot of people that ask me and say, man, I would see you going and having steak and a massage, going and having crab legs and everything like that. It always hasn't been like that. I've had to do a lot of this siphoning money off, so I got some passive income starting to come in, and then I got income that's coming in as well that I am not having to spend my time making. Okay? And the thing about it is that, you can only run so many dump trailers in one day. You can only run so many roll-offs in one day. Okay? Unless you scale your business, get another driver, get another truck. Boom! There goes your expenses with insurance and everything. And I'm not trying to discourage you or anything like that. But it will not be as profitable when you have an employee as when you're running it yourself. Okay? Your income might go exponentially up, but it's not going to be as profitable. Again, what you have in this business 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, it's just not there. Statistics show you will be in a different business or you will have gone out of business. That's just reality. So while you're making the money, take it and put it to work for you. And tell me, who's got your money? It's Rental Robert with the Hustle Nation. Have a fantastic week. Be productive, be profitable, go get your money, and have a great day. Thank you so much.